Okay, I'm in. Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today I'll be sharing about my reading story, how I started, my failures, mistakes I've made on the journey, my lessons, reflections, and recommendation, even if you haven't read before in your life. So please watch till the end and ensure you are subscribed to this channel. Please like this video as it helps boost the channel. So my reading journey started way back my primary school. I was an introvert. I loved being on my own. So during break, I would always go to the school library, and the school library was packed with so much fiction books, especially those with strong graphics and pictures. I would pick them, read them. After reading them, I would go home and start narrating my story to my siblings and family members. That way I just loved books more because of the stories about them. I didn't know about the benefits of reading, or if there was any other thing reading would help me do. I was just there doing it for fun as something I enjoyed. Then fast forward to my secondary school days. My secondary school library wasn't equipped with storybooks as I expected. It was filled with more school books, chemistry, physics, all those big encyclopedia. Then when I go through them and I don't see anything that interests me, I go back to my classroom because there's really nothing. I thought there was really nothing here for me, so I would read just normal school books. Then if my any of my friends buy storybook or bring storybooks to school, I would collect from them, read, and just enjoy the book. So that was it in my secondary school days. Fast forward to my university days, I started reading because of an event I was invited to by a woman named Miss Rachel. I just came out from the library that day, and she approached me, introduced herself as a PhD student, and encouraged me to attend the event that was coming up the next day. Though that was the first time I was even hearing anything about events. I didn't know there was something like events where you'd meet people and just share ideas. So I'm someone that love exploring. So since it isn't something I've done before, I decided that okay, I would come. Then the next day I went, and a speaker came up and talked about books. He said we should read for school, for after school while in school, because it's those things that we read for after school that really help us when we finally leave school. And that quote really got me. I was like, which one is after school books? Which one is in school books? But what he meant was that it's the skills we build in school that would help us outside world. Is it how to negotiate? Is it how to reach out to people? Is it how to work well with people? You kind of school don't teach us those skills. You have to learn them on your own. So after the event, I asked him the question that which books are for after school, which books are for school, and he gave me some recommendation. And the one I started with was Goals by Brian Tracy. So that was how my journey with non-fiction books started. When I read Goals by Brian Tracy, that book helped me elevated my thinking. I was kind of person that didn't I felt we all came to this world to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, then get married. There was nothing else outside that, but that books helped me know that wow, we can set goals, we can achieve things, we can dream big, we can. It just helped me elevate my thinking and saw things from a whole new perspective. So that was how my journey started. I started being more interested in non-fiction book and self-help book. Then I would go on the internet, go on YouTube, search for books, watch motivational videos and all. So I even embarked on a challenge, one book per week. I would read them, then share my insights on my WhatsApp status. That way, it kept me more accountable and I was more dedicated to the reading journey. And since then, I've been more intentional about my reading. I've been taking reading more seriously because I've seen a whole lot of benefits reading has offered me and how it has helped shape my thinking and mindset. Some mistakes and challenges I faced while on my reading journey was first of all, I wasn't reading for myself. While I started out, I was just getting recommendations, this one will say this one is the best book for now. This one will say that is the best book for now. I would just look for those books and start reading them immediately. But what I realized is that most times they didn't help me solve my problem, because one benefit of reading is that when you read, you would want to apply those things to your life to get solutions to help improve your life, to help you grow. But when you read and most of what you read is not something you are facing, you tend to not apply them, and it seems more like you've wasted that time reading. How I overcome that challenge was that I started being more intentional. Which problems am I facing? How can I solve that problem? How can I tackle the problem? Then I look for books that will help me tackle it. That way, I'm more able to read for myself and apply those things into my life. Another challenge I faced was inconsistency. Yeah, we all know, even people that are the best readers or are so vocal about reading, in one way or the other, have faced inconsistency. I faced it so much in my journey. Even after setting goals of reading at least one book per day or one book per week, I wouldn't even do them. I started being so hard on myself. But how I have been able to solve that problem is like, first of all, I told myself it mustn't be one book per week. The most important thing is that I'm trying to show up daily, read, even if it's 10 minutes or 20 minutes per day. I try to have ebooks on my phones. That way, if I'm free, I have free time, I could just read them. But recently, I've stopped them because I prefer taking notes while reading, and ebook don't give me that opportunity. Or while I'm outside, it doesn't give me the opportunity to just jot down things. But I told myself it mustn't be one book per week, and I'm more focused on progress than perfection. Even if I don't read today, tomorrow I can wake up and read. So I started rewiring my mind that way. It mustn't be a do or die affair, but at least once I stop today, I should pick up myself tomorrow. Another challenge I faced was forgetting what I read. I know we read to get that benefits and apply them into our life to grow. But when you forget them, how would you apply them? One major tactics that helped me was I started taking notes. I started being more intentional about taking notes. Even if the book is as big as Bible, since it's a non-fiction book, I must sit down and take notes. That way, I'm more engaged with the material while taking those notes. Then, even if I forget, I can easily make reference to my note instead of going back to read the whole book, where I might even not remember the exact page I saw that tip or insight the author gave. Taking notes has helped me curb that problem of forgetting what I've read. You should take more notes while reading. And that problem I faced was information overload. I battled with this problem so much. And what's the major cause of the problem is not reading for myself. Because if I'm faced with a problem and I've gotten that information on how to solve that problem, I should go jump right in and start applying them. But when I don't apply them because I don't have the problem, I tend to not even use those information. It's more like I just gathered information and not use them. Why? What's the use? So I'm more focused on reading for myself, looking for books that solve the problem I'm facing currently and reading them. Also, it mustn't be a do or die affair. Just look for what works for you and stick with them. Some of the best books that have influenced my life are, first of all, Mindsets by Carol Dweck. The book helped me see that I could face challenges, but those challenges are not the end. Having a growth mindset can help you go through challenges and overcome them. Another book is The Millionaire Fast Lane. The author was so brutal about the truth on how to make money. He helps me ditch ideas that may seem empowering, but in the real sense are not working. They're just there for sales. They don't help in the real world. Another book that helped me is War of Art by Steven Pressfield. He talked about a demon called resistance, and resistance could be in any different form. Those things that keep us from achieving our goals. Talked about how we could start fighting against them and giving off all of our creative abilities to the world to make the world a better place. Another book that helped me was Goals by Brian Tracy. How to set goals and achieve them. Those people you see making big moves or achieving great things, they had a system, and one of those systems is creating goals. Another book that has helped me is The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. The book talked about that everything boils down to thinking, positive thinking and negative thinking. So if you believe you can do it, you are right? And if you believe you can't, you're also right. It helped me improve on my thinking patterns. Some benefits I've gained while reading are, first of all, reading has helped me see more possibilities by shaping my mindset. It has helped me improve my mindset to more of a growth mindset and seeing things from the positive aspect. Another benefit is that reading has helped me dream more. By reading from some of the best authors, learning from thinking the way they think, seeing things from their perspective, I've been able to see that there is so much more in this world that I could go and grab. Another benefit of reading is that it has helped me become more self-aware and self-conscious. I don't just do things impromptu. I'm more aware of what I'm doing and why I'm doing them. Another benefit reading has helped me with is that it has helped me know more about myself and helped me embrace journaling. I feel stuck most of the time, but once I pick up a pen and start writing down how I'm feeling or things I want to do, I start to get ideas. And how did I learn about journaling? Through reading. Reading has given me so much benefit that I can't even exhaust them in this video. So you should consider reading and take it as a habit, because even if things come up, you are more equipped to solve them because you want to learn, you've learned about them and you are improving. Reading has offered me so much benefits that I can't even exhaust in this video. Here's me encouraging you to take reading more seriously as an intentional habit because the benefits are so enormous. Even the time you spend reading is nothing compared to the benefits you gain after reading that book. Please start taking reading more intentional. And if you haven't started reading, you can start with fiction books like Purple Hibiscus by Chima Adichie or Things Fall Apart by Chino Achebe. And if you want to start with the non-fiction route, The Alchemist by Paul Coelho is a great one because it's more like a story with lessons in them. So, which insight have you gained from my story? You can share with us in the comments and also share with us your reading story. We are willing to learn from you. Thank you for watching till this end. And if you are not subscribed, now is the best time to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification to be notified anytime we post new videos. Stay tuned for our next exciting content. Thank you.